Hey, how are you? Are you having a good day? So, I am currently in the midst of a lot of changes actually. I've been applying for social care in here in the Netherlands. We have social care, so I applied for that since I'm not making any money. But aside from that, I'm also dealing with like applications for jobs and just doing some prep work in relation to that. So I'm very busy with writing a lot, and I wanted to give like a quick, just update on what I've been up to. So since the last time I posted a video, I worked on a project that I got to perform and got to really play with, and I can honestly say that it went really well considering like everything happening with Corona and just some tech difficulties that could happen. I must say that it really was a success, and I'm definitely moving forward with that. And it's also in relation to the kind of jobs that I'm currently looking for on the short term. I already have like a planning out for next year, so um, this is gonna be my final video for 2020, and I wanted to quickly just state what I'm up to, what you can expect from me on this channel. Um, First and foremost, 2021 will be all about my music. I will finally release some projects that I've been putting off, and I already like made a whole plan, and it's like I'm really excited to get to do that. So I will definitely like film more and share with you actually the whole process as I've been doing. But yeah, I'm putting it more on the front burner, and it's really something that at last I feel like I'm in that headspace, and my confidence is good enough where I feel like I'm just gonna sing my songs, and I'm just gonna create the instrumentals the way I like them, and I will look for collaborators in the coming time. So next year there will be a lot more content around the music production creation process, the singing that I'm going through, and just the whole idea and all the ideas that I have around this first like major. It's like a one project consisting of multiple parts that I've planned out and that I'm working on, and kind of to test my um, ability to just stick to it and to not chicken out on it. I recorded a cover, a Christmas cover, um, on my cover page, cover channel, RH Covers, or Vinaricas Covers, which I will link in the box below, but you will also see it in the recommended videos, and it will show up. But that is a song by Whitney Houston, Who Would Imagine a King, and I just think it's such a beautiful song. I must say that I'm not really, or actually not at all Christian or anything, but I do feel like Christmas is the time where things feel magical, and we're celebrating the that's coming, and we're reflecting on everything that we have gone through, and we spend time with people that we love. Corona kind of switches that up, but in general, it's the time that you spend with the people you love. You eat delicious food, you listen to beautiful music, and you just pimp up your house with like Christmas decorations and all that, and just the vibe of it all is very good, and I really am drawn to that. And then also like it isn't necessarily like the things that I connect to with when it comes to Christmas aren't the Christian and religious things, because if you are if you are familiar with like the origin of the way we celebrate Christmas, that is that actually like the pagan traditions of like European societies, have been blended into this Christmas thing. So it was kind of like an imperialist mindset, colonialist mindset, where the Christians came and just took over and kind of appropriated. I mean, let's be real, appropriated different things like your Christmas trees and all that is an old um, way to kind of think about like having green in your house, and that the after the winter the spring would come, so green would be back. So the pagan, especially like Celtic and Germanic tribes would um, use like trees and greeneries and leaves as in their house is kind of like a hope that and a promise that after the winter the green would come again. So and I think that's a beautiful tradition. And then also like with lights and everything, it's more of like we're celebrating the winter solstice. So yeah, it's like all these different celebrations that came together under the umbrella of Christmas, and I really I love that. I love the mixture of it. But to get back to the song, "Would Imagine a King," even though I'm not Christian or anything, that song just speaks to me because it's to me like a lullaby as well. And yeah, it was on the Preacher's Wife soundtrack. So originally it wasn't like a true Christmas song, but then when he released her official Christmas album One Wish in 2003, she added this song as well to her to the track list. And because the Preacher's Wife soundtrack kind of was has been treated as and has been seen as a Christmas album. So yeah, I just really connected with with that song. I think she sings beautifully on it, and I I think it's like the messaging of it is just beautiful. Even if you're not religious, even if you don't connect to that specific part of it, because it's open to your own interpretation. But as for me to start covering Christmas songs, I wanted to start it with this beautiful, simple, small song. So yeah, you can check that out. Then finally, some things I want to and need to address are what is happening with this channel and just social media in general. My social media usage, the things that I and the intentions that I set out to do that I didn't actually follow, but I don't feel too bad about it. I think that for me, these past couple of months have been very challenging and confronting, but also very good. I since like a month now, I really came to stand eye and eye with my social anxiety, and I really started to see like how really deep it goes into my personhood and the choices that I made ever since I was a little kid, where I was afraid to go outside. I was afraid of trying stuff, especially when I didn't know what the outcome would be, and just the general thing of learning new things while other people are watching, being busy singing, dancing, all of that in front of the window, or knowing that, for example, my walls are paper thin so everybody can hear me, and that is a limiting thing to endure. And also with like, for example, the process of getting like a job or getting just doing paid labor. um, I've had some bad experiences with that whole process, and it kind of deterred me from going at it again, and it kind of kept me stuck in this situation where I couldn't get out of it. So I've been for the past month really working on like all my belief systems around it and really getting stronger and more confident in myself and more clear about how I would go about it and really be more upfront with asking for help and telling people like, hey, this is what I'm going through. I need help with this, and that. And I have some cool ideas, some exciting ideas, and I'm really excited to really work on them. Um, and that's basically everything that you need to know for now. I'm working on a plan for the social media um, marketing slash usage slash whatever. I want to really go more in depth. 2020 has been, for me been an interesting and introductionary year for the usage of platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter and all that. And I really want to delve in deeper. So next year, as I will do the music, I will also implement that as aspect as well. And then finally, the videos on YouTube, like as I stated in the previous video, I'm looking into new video software to really amp up my editing as well. So this video is going to be posted unedited because I'm like not in that headspace currently and I'm too busy with like my own other plans, so I can't really make it like nice for you. But I hope that just me talking to the camera and being very upfront and open with you about it, it kind of helps you and it keeps you entertained, I guess. I hope. I noticed that like my views aren't what they need to be. Like I said in the previous video, I think I'm not connecting just yet, and so that is what I'm implementing in that social media plan as well, where it's more open. So I'm really like working on just getting everything together and just working on being better. Yeah, I guess that's it for this video. I will wish you guys happy holidays, Merry Christmas, everybody, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Kwanzaa, or whatever kind of celebration that you um, celebrate to end the year. Happy New Year, Happy 2021. It's been a weird year, 2020, but for me personally, it's been a very good year. Like I've been working through a lot of stuff and really like all these old belief systems are starting to come up and I really get to address them. So yeah, for me it's been a very weird and lonely year in a way, but then also a necessary year. So yeah, I'm just excited for 2021 to make some actual changes that haven't been made in over 10 years. So I'm like done for that. It's gonna be the year that I turn 30 years old, the 30. So yeah, my third decade on this planet, and I really want to make some changes with that. So, and I'm making changes with that, having that stated. So I'll see you guys next year in a new year. Enjoy. Bye.